I'm going to show you a voice-powered simulation that I built in less than 5 minutes to help me practice for an upcoming conversation that I need to have with an enterprise security team. So I built this with devlin.ai, my new sim builder tool, and this is one of the first times I'm showing off voice mode, so let's dive into it.
Hey, thanks for making time. The L&D team over here has been pretty excited about devlin.ai. But before anything moves to procurement, I need to learn more about your platform's security. That's where I want to spend most of our time today. Does that work for you?
Yeah, Jordan, that sounds good. Let's dive into it.
Good. So let's start with the basics. How are you handling encryption, both at rest and in transit?
Good question. So all of our data is fully encrypted. We use TLS 1.3 in transit and AES 256 at rest.
Okay, that's what I was hoping to hear on the encryption side. Where is that data physically stored, and do you offer any data residency options for customers who need to keep data in specific regions?
Yeah, so we have a Postgres database that holds all of the simulation data that is stored in US West, and we have a Redis database to store IP addresses for rate limiting. That's stored in US East, and our serverless functions run in US East as well. So all of our data is in the United States. As far as storing that data in specific regions, that is something we could discuss as part of an enterprise agreement.
Got it. So right now it's US only, and regional flexibility is a conversation, not a current feature. I'll note that. Who are your sub-processors, and how do you manage that list when it changes?
Good question. So we use Vercel and Supabase. Both of those are built on top of AWS. We also use Resend for sending transactional emails, for example, low credit alerts. And yeah, we use Redis Upstash for rate limiting. I can send you a full list in our security overview after this call. And whenever that updates, we do maintain that. We will send out an email to all of our customers and let them know if that list ever changes.
Okay, that's concrete. I appreciate that. What about compliance certifications? Are you SOC 2, ISO 27001, anything like that?
We are working on SOC 2, so it's in progress. We're finishing up our prep for it right now. We're working with Vanta, that's our compliance platform, and we also already signed with an auditor, Sensiba, if you've heard of them. So we're finishing up prep. We will be getting SOC 2 Type 1, ideally within the next 2 months, and we are aiming for SOC 2 Type 2 within the next 3 to 5 months.
I actually respect that. I'd rather hear the honest status than have you tell me you're certified when you're not, and find out otherwise 3 months into a security review. That said, going into procurement without an active SOC 2 is a gap I'll need to account for. Can you share the Vanta Trust report or any interim evidence in the meantime?
Yeah, of course, we'll have a trust center spun up within the next 2 weeks. I'll send you that as soon as it's ready, and I can also send you any existing documentation that we do have around the Vanta work that we're doing.
That works. Send that over when it's ready. One more area I want to cover before we move on. Do you have a penetration test on record, and how do you handle
So I'm going to end that there. I've been practicing with it. It can go like up to 10 minutes, but it's been very helpful. It's been a much different experience than working through like a multiple choice test simulation. So let me know what you think. Again, this took me literally like less than 3 minutes to build. I just typed up what I needed to practice, had it generate a sim for me with AI, which took about 45 seconds. And then all I did was turn on voice mode. So if you're interested, if you want to build a sim like this, I am doing a free workshop on Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, where we're going to build a voice-powered sim from scratch and try to put it into Storyline. So it's going to be fun. It hopefully won't be super technical. Again, you can create this very easily. So if you're interested, I'll see you at the live event. And again, this is the first time people are really seeing voice mode, so let me know what you think about it in the comments. It's been really fun practicing with it, but yeah, I want to know what you think. Talk to you soon.